We're here at Vincent Corporation in Tampa, Florida. We have these samples that were sent to Fred White. They came in as he was leaving, and it's a got to be a paper mill sludge, and it dewaters real freely, and we do a lot of paper mill sludge. So we're going to run this for Fred, and we're going to run it in a little laboratory press here, 4-inch diameter screw, and motor, gearbox, screw. I've set the speed down a little bit lower than full speed. Screen I'm going to use is a perforated screen. Those holes down there are 23 thousandths of an inch diameter. Got an air cylinder to put in the discharge, push in the discharge cone, and what we'll do is we'll start this test putting some material in to get the press full. I'll close the cone and then make sure I've got the speed right and the air pressure right, and I'll collect that trash while I'm getting ready down there. Once we got everything standardized, stabilized, then we'll switch buckets, and we've got the tare weight on these, 3.9 pounds, 1.7 pounds, and we'll see what the throughput capacity of the press is, what the press peak moisture content is, and we can scale that up to a larger press to any size you might need. Yeah, we're filling the press, and I'm going to wait till I see some coming out of the cake discharge over here. Water, free water running out real easily. We've more or less cleaned out this press. That yellow stuff you see is pineapple pumice. We were running that yesterday. We cleaned out the press with some styrofoam. I think I see a little styrofoam, that white down there. The press is set at 14 RPM. I slowed it down a little bit. That's 20s closer to normal in this press. Air pressure, I'm going to set that at 30 psi, 2 bar. Taking a while to fill up. Okay, I see some sludge coming out here. That discharge cone now. So it's closed at 30. So the press is filling, getting water out, and pineapple juice. There'll be water coming out to begin with. That's because the first material through the press has not been squeezed. It's just been transported. The press has to be packed solid full to squeeze the material from one end to the other. The cone is starting to open. Okay, I took the speed up to 60 hertz, about 20 RPM, and it's feeding pretty well. Está haciendo puente, hay que usar ese palito. Oh, this cake is already very, very dry. I think there's still some styrofoam with it. Hay que seguir pegándolo con el echalo. Sí. I can still feel some dampness to this. It ought to come out 50-50. I've got to stop. Okay. Keeping the press loaded. We're running a time test right now. We're almost 2 minutes into our test. There's our pressed cake that we're collecting, and there's our pressed liquor. Everything looks good. Water coming through the screen just fine. Cake is coming out. There you see the cake, and my hand has no moisture left on it, let alone get a drop out. So this is representative of what a larger screw press will do. And once we have this throughput capacity, we can scale it up to whatever tons per day of dry matter you need to run through the press. If there's more water or less water with the sample, we have plenty of hydraulic capacity. This press could squeeze out a lot more liquid. So the key is the tons per hour dry matter in the fiber. There's a side hill screen. So 3 big explosion-proof presses, twin screws no less, some screws that are in the shipping department, and we'll walk down through the factory. Okay, everybody's on break right now. This is the screw department. Normally you'd see people welding up these screws. We've got screws all over the place. There's a shaft for a screw, getting started on one. Another screw coming along. Shaft for a bigger screw. Lots and lots of screws here at Vincent. These are all stainless steel plates with the serial number of the machine that they go on. These are the way we buy. They're either water jet cut or laser, more and more laser cut. A finished press. We're getting into the assembly area. This one's getting close. Goes for supermarket waste, supermarket distribution center. A press in fabrication. Getting ready to assemble one here. A rebuild job over here. And a couple of filter machines, fiber filters for 500 gallons a minute of wastewater. And another one of those filters. A press frame being built out. Screens. Screen department is over against the wall. There's another explosion-proof press being put together, a small one. Anyway, that's what we're doing.